Oh, hello. Welcome to the third installment of the Dragon Age series. I will be playing this on PC, even though on the bottom left you do see a controller. I have this slightly modded, but it's just for time consumption, really. Like, I have a couple hairstyle changes. Trying to think of some other ones. I think I have a skin mod on here, so the textures look a little bit more well blended. And I had to put in a dev command for the cinematics of the game because a lot of the cinematics aren't running at 60 frames and it's extremely buggy. I gotta say, even the main menu is kind of buggy in my opinion. Um, just looking at some of these guys walk, it's like kind of laggy. Ow. And then I have a mod for 0 wait times for the war table because like some of them are like what 36 days or no, sorry, 36 days. 36 hours, if not longer, 48 hours. I just decided to cut that completely out. There is another one. It's for cinematic or not cinematics, the blueprints. I forgot what they're called though. Schematics. I have a person of that rich city. I forgot the name of it. That will be giving us the schematics, and then they're going to be selling all the resources in the game technically for a coin, I think it is. And then I think I added a thing for 0 levels requirement, so like if I wanted to jump into the final armor, I could. But because that's gonna be like that's more like halfway through the game, getting down there. But I'm trying to think of anything other big changes I did. I think that was pretty much it for the changes, but like I said, it is slightly modded. Yeah, obviously the items are, I want to say, a little bit on the TD side, but this game is very grindy. But I'm okay with it because I've beaten this game way too many times. Like even on my I'm trying to think of the word here. Even on Xbox 360, I think even Xbox One. Yeah, because I think they had 2 different versions. I've beaten it quite a bit. If I were to pull up my Dragon's Keep, you guys be able to see what was going on. Oh, you know what? Speaking of the devil, we're going to do a rule rewind before we actually play this so you guys can actually see. I did change the story up, I think, a tad. I don't remember the playthrough too well since it's been a few months since I've actually played it. But I did a few changes. So, here we go. Alright, here we are. I'm not sure how loud this is going to be, but I'll try my best to keep it a minimum audio. It's going to go through all of the story so far. So, yeah.
If you believe the stories, mankind's pride gave rise to the Darkspawn. Countless in number and toxic to all life, Darkspawn search endlessly for an archdemon. When they find one, Darkspawn armies surge up from their corrupt barrows beneath the ground, and a blight begins. Grey Wardens are the only warriors capable of destroying an archdemon, and history always honors the one who sacrifices all to kill the beast. In the 5th Blight, the Warden was the hero of Ferelden. Youngest child of Ferelden's powerful Terran Cousland. Betrayal saw the Cousland's ancestral castle burn, and the Terran and his wife slain. Duncan, a Grey Warden, helped the young noble escape to a new life with the Wardens. The allied Ferelden and Grey Warden forces met in Ostagar, where King Kaelin's armies and a host of Wardens gathered, ready to destroy the Darkspawn. But valor turned to despair as Loghain betrayed his king. Kaelin's forces were slaughtered, and the South was lost. The hero, now a full-fledged Grey Warden, survived with the aid of Flemeth, the mysterious witch of the wilds. Joined by Flemeth's daughter, Morrigan, and a Grey Warden named Alistair, the hero set out to build an army strong enough to abolish the Blight. With the traitorous Loghain now seated on Ferelden's throne, the Warden sought help from the influential Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. However, However, they arrived in Redcliffe to find the town under siege. As each night, undead rose in waves and assailed the battered village. With the heroes' help, the people of Redcliffe stood fast against the undead horde. The wardens reached Arl Eamon's castle only to find the Arl lying at the edge of death, and his court fallen into madness. To save his father's life, Eamon's young son, Connor, had made a deal with a demon, and quickly fallen victim to its possession. The hero intervened, freeing Connor from possession, and breaking the demon's hold over Redcliffe. But deals with demons are never straightforward. The demon agreed only to save Eamon's life, not restore him to health. Arl Eamon needed a miracle to recover. The hero located an urn containing the sacred ashes of Andraste, which were said to cure any ailment. The urn was protected by ancient traps, tests of will, and a dragon-worshipping cult that wanted to twist the urn's power to its own ends. The urn remained pure, but mysteriously disappeared after the wardens departed. Only the temple dedicated to it still stands. With a pinch of the ashes, the hero restored the Arl to health. Informed of Logain's treachery, Eamon swore his political and military support. The circles of Magi are bound by oath to aid the Grey Wardens in times of blight. However, Lake Calenhad's tower could offer little help. One of its mages, Uldred, had become possessed by a pride demon and was twisting other circle mages into abominations. The hero fought to the top of the tower and defeated Uldred, saving the remaining mages. Grateful for their lives, the mages joined the Warden's army. The allies gained at the Circle were not the only soldiers to join the Warden's forces, however. Dalish elves don't usually make alliances, but even deep hatred can be set aside in the face of oblivion. An ancient curse was destroying Ferelden's largest Dalish clans, turning the elves into werewolves. Zathrian, the clan's keeper, claimed that the cure required the heart of the great wolf, Witherfang. Years before, Zathrian himself had afflicted a group of humans with the curse that now ravaged his clan. As long as he lived, the curse endured. The hero freed the werewolves from the long-standing curse, and the Dalish joined the Warden's forces. Blights may happen hundreds of years apart, but the dwarves who live below the surface of Thedas fight Darkspawn every day. No one is better schooled in battling Darkspawn than the warriors of Orzammar, except perhaps their allies of old, the Grey Wardens.
All right. Well, sorry about the cinematic. I guess the thing was being buggy, so we're just gonna have to show off pretty much everything that we did. We started off in the natures of the beasts. We went with Paragon. We defeated Bronca in the first. I think that's how we did it in the first one as well. I think we chose Haramont. We went to we didn't went we We told Dagna. Dagna left to the studies of the Circle of Magi. We did not encounter Marty because we weren't a dwarf. Same thing here. We weren't a dwarf, so we never didn't have a son with Marty. We killed Ruck and said he died heroically to his mother. Provide Legion of the Dead connected to Noble House. This, I think, this is more like a Paragon than a Renegade thing, so we went with it. Return the tome to the Shaperate. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking for the arrow here. We helped Burkle create the Chantry. I'm sure I'm pronouncing these names wrong, just an FYI. It's the one dwarf that wanted a Chantry in Ozamar, so we gave him the money for it. Helped. This is the poor lady that had a baby. The father was being a dick, and we pretty much brought them back together. We did do these little missions, but we needed money, so I did it anyways. But we did not complete it. Did not complete the deal. So, give me 1 second, Ray. Sorry, I was in a voice chat. We helped Orta join the assembly. Go over here. Okay, now the broken circle. I don't know if that's what they said before, but I think they were going like off the top, going through this way. So the circle, we managed to support the mages, thus saving them. We saved the first enchanter and did not agree to call them to request by slaying everyone up there. There was nothing wrong with these guys, in my opinion. This is, like I said, this is all gonna be like a Paragon thing. So here we are at Denerim. We saved Landre alive. He's the one that was locked up in a cage talking nonsense. We told the band Shigard about his son being tortured in Denerim. Almost said Whiterun. Didn't complete this Slims. We did complete these, but we didn't complete it in here because that was more like a renegade thing, in my opinion. Brought the scroll to Sister Justine, which is a good thing. Helped clear the customers, good thing. Handled the Crimson Ores, good thing. We killed the Master. That's like he was part of the Crows, so we killed him. Gave Summoner a ring, returned Nicholas to a beggar. We helped Alistair find his, I think it was like stepsister. And we killed this chick, so it's for Liliana's quest. So I'm just trying to sum this down as fast as possible. The Lance meet comes around. We chose Alistair and Nora to rule the kingdom. And also, Tyr Logan died in the process. Battle of the Archdemon. The Warden slays the Archdemon. And with that said, I also chose to have an old god baby with Morgan. All of my followers are alive and defeated Flemeth. Go back over here. Now this is how this is supposed to be in order. Awakening DLC. We killed the architect. We kept both. Well, I think we only picked one, but I think it's really hard to keep both of them alive personally in the first game. But you keep both alive. Nathaniel as well and alive. You got Ogren and his girl Felsi go back together. And give me 1 moment. Alrighty. But so where we left off was we went through the Alluvion with Morgan because we ended up romancing her in the first game. Or my bad, first game. We ended up romancing her in this game. Romancer had a baby with her. Apparently has old god soul, so I didn't have to die by the Archdemon. We managed to get Shale and save her. I think there was another option though. Oh, okay, yeah, there was another one. We kept both of these guys alive, and neither one of them were possessed. But we recruited Shale, and Shale's still alive. Back to Origins. Warden's Keep DLC. We drank the power of blood. which is supposed to enhance a Grey Warden's abilities, which does. We slayed Sophia. We kept this guy alive. He was like a very, very old Grey Warden. But we told him he has to do more ethical research instead of instead of using like corpses, to keep. He was trying to find a way to break the Grey Warden's calling, which is cool. I get it. I know there's another option for him to keep doing what he was doing, but I just didn't want that. Of course, whenever Dragon Age 4 comes around, we'll have to worry about it. So that was pretty much it of that. Now we're going to be in Hero. We decided to go with a male mage. Our companions was Isabella, or I guess romance is Isabella. Bethany died while escaping. Carver became a Grey Warden. Friends with Varric. Bartrand not killed. Helped Varric discover cause of haunting. Told Varric he could not keep the red lyrium idle. Sorry. I'm still not used to this UI still. I just wish there was like a scroll bar down here. Did not give Isabella to the arrow shock. Meryl is stayed with Hawk. She's still alive. Meryl did not destroy the Alluvian. Anders is still alive. Approved of Anders' actions at the Chantry, since I personally felt like they should have done something and just kept staying out of it. That's my own personal stake on that. Aveline married Dominic, which is one of her employees, if you want to think it like that. Recruiter Sebastian, he's a DLC character, very good archer. Meryl's clan not killed, which also a good thing. Didn't make Talus angry. She's also a DLC. Well, she was also like a YouTuber as well. We did not kiss her though because I didn't want to like have like a rogue thing. I just wanted to be like a straight Paragon guy. Prologue. We joined the mercenaries. That's the first thing you do when you get into Kirkwall. And then we go from Act 1. We'll do the DLC in a minute. Convince the Templars to leave. I forgot what part that was. I think that's one of the first things. Return cargo to Martin. We killed Kelder. We killed Danzig. Returned Seamus the Viscount. Janus died. I think that was the mercenary that was trying to get him and bring him back to home. Told the truth about this dude's wife that passed away. He didn't hear anything of her. She just randomly disappeared with roses. And we told him the truth. Solved the mystery of the missing miners. Didn't blackmail Sir Thrash because he was actually a good guy, in my opinion. Sent Fenrir to the Dalish because he has a weird dream magic thing. Very unique. Iduna, alive and well. I think she was an escort in the tavern. She was killing people off. Karen reinstated with Templars. This guy was captured and was about to be turned into an abomination, but we managed to save him right on time. Karis alive and well. At least I hope that guy is good for Dragon Age 2 or Dragon Age 4. My bad. Now we're in Act 2. We managed to kill the Arrow Shock, mainly. Killed Gasgard. Did not encounter Wyvern. I think that has to do something with another character. We didn't side with Varen against the Kunari because we wanted to try to make friends with Kunari. Didn't side with the corrupted mother, which is from the Chantry. Fenrir freed from freed and left for Treventer because they're the only people in the world that knows all forms of magic, and they could probably explain his powers more. Attackers the raids without the guards' help, so we were trying to help the guards on the Wounded Coast. In Act 3, Hawk offered to help Nangkido. I think he was a mage. Left Zavran alone. He was also one of our companions in 1. So was Nathaniel. We rescued him. Handed the conspirators to Osino. I know I'm pronouncing all this stuff wrong. I'm sorry, I have a speech impediment. Allowed Emil to go to free, which is all he wants is to have, be human. I can dig that. Like, he doesn't seem like he's gonna be abusing magic. He just wants to have fun, drink, other adult things. Sided with mages, let Kenran go, because I guess like a lot of the Templars in here are just like they always toss them to the side, and they're always like the best knights. Killed the dragon at Bone Pit. That was Act 3. Oh, can I not go back? And after that, we destroyed Andrew destroyed the Chantry. And now we're in the Legacy DLC. We sided with Loris. He's he's kind of like on the bridge of becoming a Darkspawn, but he's a Grey Warden. He's there on his calling. And then we found Malcolm's will, which is your father's. But there we go. Now we're going to continue back to Dragon Age Inquisition. All right, we're back, and now we're going to start the game.
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you.
What do you mean everyone's dead?
Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need her, Cassandra.
I can't believe it. All those people. Dead.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember... running. Things were chasing me, and then... a woman?
A woman?
She reached out to me, but then...
Go to the forward camp, Liliana. I will take her to the rift.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you. We call it the Breach. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the Breach may grow until it swallows the world. Each time the Breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
You say it may be the key. To doing what?
Closing the Breach. Whether that's possible is something we shall discover shortly. It is our only chance, however. And yours.
You still think I did this? To myself?
Not intentionally. Something clearly went wrong.
And if I'm not responsible?
Someone is, and you are our only suspect. You wish to prove your innocence? This is the only way.
I understand.
Then,
I'll do what I can. Whatever it takes.
they have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Must be tested on something smaller than the breach. gate. We are heading into the valley. The pulses are coming faster now. The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. Stay behind me!
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now!
Do you really think I need a staff to be dangerous?
Is that supposed to reassure me?
I haven't used my magic on you yet.
You're right. You don't need a staff, but you should have one. I cannot protect you. I should remember you agreed to come willingly. Take these potions. Maker knows what we will face. If we flank them, we may gain the advantage. Up on the hill. It attacks from a distance. We're getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
Quickly! Before more come through!
What did you do?
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
At least this is good for something.
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass-deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
Are you at the Chantry, or...
Was that a serious question?
Technically, I'm a prisoner, just like you.
I brought you here to tell your story to the Divine. Clearly, that is no longer necessary.
Yet, here I am. Lucky for you, considering current events.
It's good to meet you, Varric.
You may reconsider that stance in time.
Oh, I'm sure we'll become great friends in the valley, Chuckles.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ugh.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
Like you, Solus is an apostate.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade. Far beyond the experience of any circle mage. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed regardless of origin.
That's a commendable attitude.
Merely a sensible one. Although sense appears to be in short supply right now. Cassandra, you should know. The magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is a mage, but I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well... Bianca's excited.
This way, down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly. Demons ahead!
Glad you brought me now, Seeker?
are Dalish, but clearly away from the rest of your clan. Did they send you here?
What do you know of the Dalish?
I have wandered many roads in my time, and crossed paths with your people on more than one occasion.
What do you mean by crossed paths?
I mean that I offer to share knowledge, only to be attacked for no greater reason than their superstition.
Can't you elves just play nice for once? Shaz, are you all right? So, are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
Another rift!
We must seal it! Quickly!
They keep coming! Help us!
Hurry! Use the mark!
Rift is gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We are clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
The prisoner must get to the Temple of Sacred Ashes. It is our only chance.
You Ah! Here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who she is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Val Royeaux to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk, a bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
Isn't closing the breach the more pressing issue?
You brought this on us in the first place! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
Now you're asking me what I think.
You have the mark.
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on our own...
Use the mountain path. Work together. You all know what's at stake.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.